Greetings and welcome. Usually I don't do stuff like this, but today I reacted to the World of Warcraft, or I guess Warcraft specifically, Warcraft 30th anniversary direct stream that Blizzard just did about an hour or so ago. And again, I usually don't do React stuff, so I ended up, for the purposes of this video that you're watching right now, I ended up cutting out the Warcraft RTS, Hearthstone, and Warcraft Rumble, and World of Warcraft classic stuff. And this is like specifically for retail. And also at the end, I will have like sort of my full reaction at during the live stream as it kind of happened. So I'll probably have some more thoughts about this probably next week in my weekly vault video that I like to do. So if you enjoy, thank you. Hopefully you do enjoy. Remember to subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm trying to hit 250 subs for the end of the year. I'd very much appreciate the help, and enjoy. If you want the full stream reaction, there'll probably be a link down below to watch my full reaction to everything as it happens. But this is again specifically for the retail World of Warcraft portion of the live stream. Thanks again for watching, and again, once more, enjoy. I'm very smooth in recording things like this. A Warcraft poster. Because I have I do have some World of Warcraft stuff, but it's all
Hi everyone,
we're
in the middle of
on
such
top
an
of my
incredible
desk and
moment
stuff.
for World of Warcraft. The World Soul Saga kicked off in August with the launch of The War Within, and we have been so excited to dive into the expansion alongside all of you. Whether you enjoy raiding, dungeons, delves, PvP, collecting appearances, pets and mounts, role-playing, or exploring the open world, we hope you found a part of Azeroth that brings you joy. It's humbling to be standing here on the eve of WoW's 20th anniversary. Looking back, 20 years ago, I was fresh out of school, and I had just seen enough of the beta to know that I needed to play this game, and then immediately stopped to avoid spoiling the experience for myself. I'd booked a couple days off work for launch and was looking forward to really diving into Azeroth. But little did I know that my server would be offline for the first few days due to overwhelming demand. Shout out to Mal'Ganis. But even less could I imagine how this game would in so many ways define the rest of the course of my adult life. So, let's talk about what's coming up for World of Warcraft. Starting with what's
what we're
on the
all here
horizon.
for.
We have 1107 Siren Isle, which is currently up on our public test realms. This update will go live next month, and it has something for everyone. On the narrative front, this update includes epilogue questlines for Dalaran and the Kirin Tor.
Rehashing
No spoilers,
of,
but this storyline features the mysterious Haranir, who also played a starring role in
rehashing
our
of the
expansion release
island from
in May.
Dragonflight.
We'll also get into the
Copy-paste.
prologue
Got it,
for
got
where
it.
we're going next, but more on that in a minute. 1107 also, of course, brings its namesake, the Siren Isle, a new outdoor environment to explore, full of mysteries to uncover, and rewards to help catch up your alts and prepare for the next War Within season ahead. Plunderstorm is returning, this time with a plunder store to give you more flexibility in earning your rewards instead of that linear renown track. Also making a return
That was a big
will be the
mistake
latest
with the original
iteration of
Plunderstorm, was
Turbulent
having to
Timeways
grind it
event
up the entire
and
thing.
a Winter Veil revamp.
If you only
We
really
can't
want like
wait
the
for
one
you
or two
all to
things.
experience this update next month. As an additional treat for those of you invested in the story of the War Within, we will be releasing a novella that explains exactly what happened to Jaina and Thrall after they left us. This novella is narrated by none other than Chris Metzen and available today. So, I know many of you have already seen 1107, but you have to be wondering where the War Within is going to take us after that. Okay, so following Xal'atath's trail is going to lead us to a location that I've been personally excited about since we first settled on the idea of an underground expansion.
Undermine?
The capital
Hell
of the
yeah.
Goblins' trade empire. Fittingly, our name for the 11.1 patch is Undermined with a D. Now, this is a city unlike any city we've seen before in World of Warcraft, standing as a testament to the intelligence and creativity of the goblins as masters of technology and alchemy. And as our adventures continue, we will learn more about goblin culture than ever before. What's important to them, what problems they're trying to solve, what they're capable of as a society. Everything that makes them truly unique, beyond the humor and the explosions. Though, just to be clear, there's going to be a whole lot of explosions.
I feel like that really makes sense that they're doing
You'll
this,
arrive at an
because we're also going to be doing like Cinderbrew Meadery, which just has like goblins in it for seemingly no reason, but it makes sense that it's like literally 11.1 is also goblins. So Motherlode
You'll align
is back.
yourself with a group of your choice and
It's
run
gotta be
into
Motherlode
notorious
is back.
goblins
That's
like Monty Gaslow,
coming in season
Renzik the
2.
Shiv, Baron Revelgaz, Marin Noggenfogger, and more. Now, if you're going to be in cahoots with a goblin cartel, you can't be seen rolling around in anything less than a truly blinged out ride. So early on, you'll earn a vehicle designed just for Undermine to push the boundaries of locomotion within
That
World
should
of
actually
Warcraft.
drift in game.
Undermine was built for speed, with roads designed for driving, which is just as well, because this car travels much, much faster than your regular ground mounts. You can also further adjust your car's driving characteristics. Do you prefer grip, or do you want to drift more? Do you want more acceleration, even if it's going to come at the expense of your top speed?
Oh my god, are we
That's up
getting
to
fucking ground races
you can try
as
it
well?
all and rule the streets of Undermine,
Please say that's
living
coming.
your life 440 yards at a time. We'll also be adding a new dungeon in Undermined, Operation Floodgate,
Ooh.
which is a race to stop a group of goblins
Is
from
it
blowing
the-
a dam that would bring ruin to the
the
ringing
Mecha-
deeps.
uh,
This dungeon will
Mechagon,
also be immediately available as part of our new Season 2 dungeon pool
whatever the other one
on
time
heroic,
ways of
mythic,
this
and
expansion.
Mythic Plus difficulties, alongside the 4 other launch dungeons and 3 returning legacy dungeons. Now, we'll have many more details in the weeks ahead, but I can tell you that one of those legacy dungeons, naturally,
Motherlode.
in light of our goblin theme here, is the Motherlode
Not a
from Battle for
surprise.
Azeroth. Continuing to build upon one of our favorite parts,
They literally showed
the
off
War
the
Within,
final boss,
this new
so-
zone brings with it 2 new delves for you to explore, and we're creating new
More
variations
delves,
on the existing
woo.
delves. We're also introducing seasonal updates to Bran Bronzebeard, a new adversary to follow Zek Veer, and a new set of goblin-inspired curios for Bran. Of course, a new season also means a new raid
Shit,
zone.
look at
We
that
have an
fucking
8-boss raid called the Liberation of
Look at that
Undermine
thing.
coming your way, which takes you through the streets of the city and into the magnificent Galagio, brimming with color and extravagance that also hides the dark
Dude, this
secrets
raid
of its
looks
owner,
awesome.
the one and only Gallywix. And for the arena PvPers out there, we're also introducing a new arena map set right amidst the city. Now, some of you may be wondering how Xalatath fits into all of this, and how goblin politics relate to the fate of our world soul. But rest assured, Undermine plays a vital role as a continuation, a next chapter in the many stories that are unfolding in the War Within. We will have a lot more to share on that front in the months ahead. And that is just the beginning of what we have planned for the next year. Now, as you can see, 2025 is going to be an incredible year for both modern and classic WoW players. As the World Soul Saga continues to unfold, we are reflecting on these past 20 years with immense gratitude as we lay the foundations upon which to build the next 20. On behalf of the entire World of Warcraft team, thank you so much for being the
Yeah, it
heart
might be
of
the
the history
case.
of Azeroth. Whether you've just joined our community, been with us for the last 2 decades, or somewhere
They'd
in
also
between,
just like nerf
thank
the
you for
shit out of
making
Queen
Azeroth
Anstrax, so I
your
don't know
home.
how difficult that boss is
And
going to be
speaking
for us, you
of
know?
home, the team does have
Excuse me.
one more thing to share with you.
Player housing? Maybe. Also, I fucking love the new warrior set, I gotta say. Yeah. So, player housing is coming with Midnight. Or I guess it's probably going to be more like
Thank you
Warband
for joining us today
housing
and
or
for
something.
being with us for the past 3 decades. The Warcraft universe is a living, breathing world that's been experienced by over 250 million players around the globe. That's millions of stories of adventure, laughter, and true connection. And as the years have passed and our communities have grown and evolved, the statue behind us reminds us all how important Warcraft is and continues to be. It serves as a reminder of our shared passion for building Azeroth together. And it's you who truly bring Warcraft to life, our players, and the communities you are a part of. Thank you
imagine
for
it'll
being the
be
lifeblood of this
instanced
world
like
that means so much to all of us.
garrisons were.
30 years of
Yeah,
history
like you
is
can
the
invite
perfect
people to
foundation
come to your
upon
house
which
and
we
stuff.
will build for the bright future
just be
ahead.
at like one spot
And we
or something.
can't wait to walk that road alongside
I mean,
you.
I don't know. That would be my
And
guess,
before we
but
go,
maybe they have a
we want
different
to
way
share
of doing
something
it.
very special. This September, 190 performers took to the stage to celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with a series of concerts in Switzerland. Prepare to dive back into the history of World of Warcraft through its incredible soundtrack performed live. And whether this music invokes cherished memories or you're hearing some of these pieces for the first time, we hope you enjoy the performance. Here's to the next 30
I'm not
years.
super sure if I could stream the music part. I won't lie and say I'd be a little afraid, copyright purposes. But I don't know. Maybe it's fine. They'll just use player housing as a way to really like drain gold out of people. I bet. Like, it'll be super expensive. You want to buy yourself like a big fucking mansion or some shit. And it's just the concert now, I guess. So that wasn't too bad. Like, the actual World of Warcraft stuff was great. Got Undermine coming, which is, like, actually really, you know, a place that's been, like a dozen years in the making, ever since, like, Cataclysm, and you did the Goblin Sorting Center. It's like, wow, look at this big city. Like, just think about the big Goblin city that's just, like, you know, it's supposedly just right there, too, so... The raid looked awesome. Like, I mean, they didn't really show off any bosses or anything. Like, they gave us, you know, like the kind of panning cinematic view, but it looked like very colorful and great. Let's just hope it's not a fucking laggy mess like Nerub-ar Palace is. I wonder how long this concert is. I mean, I thought they showed Gallywix as he's like the final boss or something. I just want to be able to play the game without having to like turn off every add-on and turn all my graphics to 1. Because my computer is old and kind of bad at this point, but it isn't that bad, I think. My computer, it's all like everything in it was like top of the line parts for 2018. I got like a 2080 in here, NVIDIA 2080. That was great for a long time, but it's definitely seemingly has run its course. Like my brother was, you know, he watched one of my streams like 2 weeks back, and he was offering to give me his graphics card because he has like a 3080 that he doesn't use quite as often as I use my computer, you know, for gaming. So he was like fully down to just like literally let me have his graphics card, but I haven't actually gone ahead and done it. I would love to do it just for the sake of like streaming, having, you know, more consistent frames and stuff. Like, it just, so it's not just like kind of a mess to watch for anyone actually watching. But I'm not like stressing that out yet. So I should probably I don't want to like, I mean, it's just music. We've all heard the WoW music before, so I can like turn it down. What else to talk about? Warcraft, I think like the things that are definitely the most exciting for me is like, again, like all the new stuff coming with WoW, player housing, Undermine, Warcraft remasters for the original games, which like I would never personally go back and play them because it's just like I can't play old games anymore. Like, you know, like you go and watch like a video about like, you know, a game you played as a kid, and it's just like, wow, this game looks like absolute ass nowadays. But like in my mind, it looks like crisp and fresh, like, you know, every other game nowadays. But like, no, it's like a blocky, terrible mess. So, hey, that would be like the only way I could play those games with like a proper remaster. Let's hope it's a good remaster this time and not original reforged. Like the original Final Fantasy, not the like the new remake or whatever the newer game is. Like, again, there are some exceptions. I'm not saying that like every game is unplayable that's old, but yeah, the actual, again, like I'll say the actual, all the like true Warcraft stuff, Warcraft RTS and World of Warcraft retail, very excited for that stuff. Still in game? No, not quite. Here's an OG one. Again, I don't think I'm gonna sit here and watch the entire thing. I might like listen to this song and then get off so I could like make a little video or whatever, and or just, you know, make a Twitch highlight and export it to YouTube, call it a day. Although I was wanting to do, I already did some keys this morning when I woke up. I might do some keys before raid. I want to start getting my other alts up to speed, like if I could get my monk to 630, I'd love to end this season with like 630 characters for like all the classes I'd be interested in playing next season, so I could just like immediately jump in and be kind of like good right away. At least 630.
Good evening, heroes of Azeroth, and welcome to World of Warcraft 20 Years of Music. My name is Charlotte Pyle, Senior Music Producer at Blizzard Entertainment. Tonight we are thrilled to present a live
I'd like to play Evoker. Like I really enjoy Evoker. I gotta say, I may not echo because I seemingly am always stuck tanking, so I really can't play my Evoker as much as I would like.
Each one enhancing the epic story.
Yeah, I'd love to get my Evoker like ready for the next season, and I would love to play it as like a main in Evade if like Nama's coming back or whatever, you know. Although again, it is weird raid leading from not the tank, but being arranged at least would I think it's kind of like an equals out because I could see more of the raid going on. Depending on what song they play, I might Burning Crusade. Again, I don't have like much like I did play in Burning Crusade, but I really don't have like, you know, like oh, like such insane memories of that time, because when I was playing Burning Crusade, I was like leveling, you know, I was an alcoholic even then, and what I would do in like Burning Crusade times is I would play characters. I'd make a new character, I'd level it up to like 20 or 30, I'd get bored, and then I'd make another new character. And I would do that like for every class. I'd make like mage was like the big one I kept going back to. I'd get it to again like 20 or 30. It's like, man, blinking around is so fucking awesome. And then, nah, never mind. I don't want to play this anymore. I'm guessing this is the login screen music. I can't remember it, but I bet that's what this is. Like it's fair to say that I played more Burning Crusade. I played more of it in the classic version than I did of the original Burning Crusade. Like 100%. Although I am sad I did genuinely really want to play like Burning Crusade. Like I wanted to raid and do all this stuff, but I hit cap, and I did some of the like initial like heroic dungeons. Like I did some of the, because you still had to get you still had to, what's the stupid term? Yeah, I still had to get attuned to heroic dungeons if I remember right, and I think that was where I stopped. Wait, I just went to look at it just out of curiosity. They said Warcraft Rumble's on PC, but I clicked on it and found on that, and it's like play on mobile with a QR code. Good job, Blizzard. It's what we all wanted. At least all the remastered stuff is down there. Oh, it was in beta. Okay, gotcha. That's the problem with like I was like talking and not actually paying attention to what they're saying. I just saw the guy click on over to Warcraft Rumble on PC or whatever, the Battle.net thing. I was like, oh cool, it's probably on PC then. Because a lot of the stuff they announced, to give them credit, they were like, oh, by the way, this thing it's live right now. Warcraft Remastered, live right now. You know, it's like, oh cool. Like, it's pretty good. I think at this moment I'm half hoping they move on to a new song and it's gonna be like Wrath of the Lich King. Like if it's like Grizzly Hills or something, I'll probably sit and listen to that and then I'll probably stop. Karazhan music though. Sorry. Really done fucked up that YouTube thumbnail of mine. I have this text behind my stupid face. Oh well. It'll only be there for like 10 more minutes or whatever. Excuse me. Might be close to the end. That looks like Sunwell Plateau to me. Just in the background. What's a really random thing to remember all of a sudden? When I was younger, like seeing all the, you know, orchestral instruments, when I was younger I did play violin for a while. And I was actually kind of like interested recently, like and by recently I mean like 5 years ago, I was like gonna actually buy myself a new violin. Maybe not a new one, but you know, a cheap one, a functional one. It wasn't all that great, but I did only play it. I was like 4th grade in elementary school or something. I mean, it probably wasn't all that great. Maybe I was okay. I don't know. It was so long ago. And in my random memory about doing that, like being in the school orchestra or whatever, was there was this like 1 week where I can't remember the exact reason why, but like actually no, I think I do remember why. There was like this one specific week where like we had this like, as the school orchestra, we went around to a few different schools in like in the district and we played. Like I don't know if it was like a competition or anything, but I remember like this is like such a stupid ass American thing to remember, but I remember like in between or after we were done, like they gave us, like we got McDonald's. Like what a random ass shit to remember, but I remember like getting McDonald's for doing that. And then there was another thing, I think literally within the same week, I think I won some other like school competition lottery thing where I also got McDonald's for winning. Fuck. Great times. It's really easy to remember moments from your past when it involves food, especially dog shit like McDonald's. Like back in the days when I loved McDonald's, that was the only time, but nowadays I can't stand McDonald's. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's exactly it. And nowadays, I still like fast food, but I hardly get any anymore. Because I'm just, I don't know. I don't work enough to get fast food regularly, but I'm gonna BRB. I'll just like let the music keep playing for now. Are they still doing bangers? Yeah, it's like probably the... Like, I think between Wrath and Mist would be like the two expansions I have like the most like nostalgic music memories. And of course I go in AFK for half of Wrath. Probably half. Yeah, they're doing it, like I imagine they are. It is going to take a hot minute. I got myself some bread. So obviously, what else do you do when you're listening to a concert or orchestral concert than eat crunchy bread at the same time? I decided to give Raven a tiny, tiny piece of bread, like a dog.
Seems to be eating it. Usually don't get much like scrap food because you get sick so often. I'm afraid for you.
But again, overall, I think this little stream they did was pretty awesome. It's awesome, like, you know, they kind of like did a big teaser for player housing, which again is probably of no surprise that they've been working on it, and like we're ready, we're confident enough to show, like, again, maybe just a tiny teaser, but still show it off that like they're working on it and it's probably coming out next expansion. I just realized they have World of Warcraft like gaming chairs the fucking pianists are sitting in. What ballers, dude. Those are the real gamers in the orchestra. They're like, I'm fucking bringing this shit from home. Maybe I shouldn't show that for a second. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, something would pop up weird. I'll bring it back up in a moment, the concert. Oh, come on. I'm happy I got to listen to this one. gotta say, the drop campaign for the stream only being 20 minutes is awesome if you want to get your mount real quick, but if I want to suck people in to watch my stream for 4 hours, it's not so good. I gotta say. Raven's very excited. Maybe they're... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say maybe they're not doing every expansion. I thought that was like it. If they are doing every expansion, I think I am gonna go ahead and hit the button and stop. Probably keep it on in the background and listen to it, but stop streaming for now. Yeah, you double check. It's only 20-minute drop campaign, so should already have had it an hour ago, pretty much. Obviously, I'll catch everyone later for raid. Or maybe probably, yeah. Definitely later for raid, we hope. I definitely want 20 people tonight. I would love to just, like, walk in, kill Sikrin, and then do Rashinon. That'll be fun. So, here's hoping. I'll catch everyone later.